Another test drive up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. What about a 1967 Chevy Camaro? This one's got a pretty blower setup on a 350 under the hood. Power steering is non-existent. Power brakes, that looks nice and new. This thing looks pretty good under the hood. Braided gas line, stops about right there. Of course, we'll be taking it down the road, point out flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. There's detailed pictures, financing, and shipping at maplemotors.com, and I do this every day. So hit subscribe. I noticed the majority of the people watching the video have not done that yet, and it'll help me out quite a bit if you do. With that being said, I'm picking out the flaws. That's what I'm here for. Chips, scratches, rust, dents. How does it run and drive? How does it steer, brake? And what happens when I floor it? We're going to find all that out throughout this video. You know what time it is. Let's go for a ride. Check it out the interior a little bit. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? A little game we like to play on the channel. This one's got an aftermarket B&M shifter. Aftermarket gauges below the dash. Tach. There is some flaws in the interior we'll be going over towards the end of the video. Just giving a glance. At the moment, it looks like the back window has been replaced on the top. The inside of the top is in great shape. And yes, we're going to be dropping this top here in just a moment. I want to look around the outside of it before I do so. It's in wonderful shape. Okay, let's jump in here. Cold at the moment. Try some stuff out. I think the radio's cutting on. Blower motor. Messed up. Blower motor's gonna need some help there. Wipers, super slow, but they work. Turn signal. Left side is not cutting on, right side is not cutting on. Doesn't mean it's not working on the outside. We'll be trying that out here in a moment. Got a switch under here. Wonder what that's for. I'm gonna go look. Should be for the headlights, yes. Try that switch out, see what happens. That closes it, and this opens it. Let's see what it opened. It's winking. Just open one side. Gotta manually open this one. That's shut. Looks like it was a power top at once. But I think now it's going to be a manual top, and we're going to drop it. Guys, I do learn about these cars with you. This is the first time I've actually pulled it up and messed with this one. Decoded the motor, threw the top down, first time on all this. A little bit stiff going down, but it still went down. Coming down with the windows. A little stiff on the back window. Of course, it helps when you have two hands to do it. That one come down smooth. And that one come down smooth. Okay guys, gonna take off down the road here, but first we gotta try the horn and See if it worked. Nope, not honking. I don't see a horn up here at all. Non-existent. All right, I'm gonna shut the hood down. We're gonna put the locks back on it because the hood does not lock. It does here on the pins. And we'll take off down the road, see what we can find. Okay, finding my seat belt. We got it on. It's got a pressure gauge for the supercharger here, and it is working. As far as gas, we'll be checking that gauge out. Here's reverse. Reverse is working on this one. Neutral and drive. There's drive. Okay, I'm gonna learn about this car with you guys. It's the first time I have driven it as well. I do this with every car. It kind of gives you a first impression. Basically like I'm going to look at it myself, and I just tell you everything I see. Just waiting on Trav. It's got a great sound to it, great low. I'll wait on the bicycle guy. Of course, all the cars that we get in, we just buy and sell. We're not a repair shop. So that's why I'm here pointing out all the flaws. And no, we do not fix all the stuff that I'm showing in the video. I have people ask that all the time. Shift there. A little bit of slack in the steering. Truck pulling out in front of me, obviously. I don't know why that happens almost every day. Alright, here we go. Thing sounds great. Hitting these brakes, they feel good. Brakes feel great on this one. Sounds amazing. Definitely got some good pickup. Speedometer is working on this one. Gas gauge is floating around half a tank, so we do have fuel. Showing 66,000 miles on this one. It's hard to stand behind mileage in a 1967 model because the dashes can be changed out. And every 100,000 they go over it and go back to zero. Alright guys, with that being said, watch out for this giant hole in the ground. We'll pull in here, get some undercarriage shots, some outside shots. It looks like we're good on engine temperature. It's right at 160. Full pressure gauge is a little bit on the low side. It looks like 15 right now. That's at idle. When I give it gas, it jumps up to 25. And I've noticed the car's been going pretty straight down the road. I haven't had any issues there with it pulling. Let's go ahead and get some outside shots and have a little bit of fun. You know what I'm going to say below in the description. There's goodies. Check it out. I'll be back. time to roll out of here. The little lever there is definitely loose on the shifter, and it won't tighten up. I've tried. Our left turn signal started flashing on here, so that makes me think that the indicator knob here is not getting a super great connection. And maybe that's why the right one's out. It could be the bulb, but when we first started, it wasn't blinking at all on the left side. Now it is, so. Here we go. This thing runs up on people quick. Pretty quiet going down the road other than the blower under the hood. Tire rub over there. Front right. Nice little bump in the middle of the road up here. I'll point it out for you. Right here. Fairly smooth. Still heard it rubbing on the tire over there in the front right. If I put another passenger in here, I do believe that's going to make more noise. Me by myself, it's barely doing it, but you put more weight in here and get it closer to that tire, it's bound to. This car sounds great, guys. Whole walk around video coming up next, so be sure to stick around. Thanks, guys. All right, I'm here to pick out the flaws. Let's walk around this ride. Anything I find, you'll know about it. Detailed pictures, maplemotors.com. Let's get started. Coming up on this front end here. Front bumper is not bad, a little foggy on it, if anything. Spot here. Bubbles there in the paint. Paint runs. I'll go ahead and lift this up. Coming down the side here. Tires, good shape. Wheels look good. Overspray here on the side. It's like a light scratch that should come out. Scuff there. Edge of that door has got some little spots too. Bubbles down here, little rust bubbles. Dirt back there, but it's coming off. Trim's got some dings. Ding back here. Marks in the back. Vacuum midsection. Little spot there. Already showed you those scratches. A little bit of pitting here. Front windshield on this one. Looks pretty good. Missing a screw there. Light cracks there. And that seal around the vent window. Spot on top of the paint there. Coming around the back bumper here. Pitting around those reverse lights. Light scratch back here in the corner. Pitting around your tail lights. And your jam here looks good. Seal looks good. Trunk's all carpeted out. It's got some fade in there. A little stain or something. It's like an amp. Fire extinguisher. They've even carpeted this. Coming down with the trunk lid. Shuts easy. A little mark there. Chip. Chips here. Scratch there. Trim around the back here's got some blemishes too. Little chip there. Edge of that door. It's got some flaws too, little bubbles. Chip there. Vacuum midsection. Little cracks there, your vent window seal, pitting around your trim. Scuff there. It's got some light little bubbles on top of this fender too. Chip here. Made it around the outside. Let's go ahead and open her up and check out the interior. Spot there messed up around that speaker door at the bottom. A lot of times people kick this corner when they're getting in and out of the car. Little bubbles in the edge of the door. Needs a weather strip in here. You got some spots in the seat ripped up, both sides. A bit of pitting on that ashtray. Little spots on the horn button. Same with the chrome around the tach and your turn signal lever. Little spots on the dash there. Little spot there around the speaker. A little bit of pitting on your handles. Thing starts up easy every time. Oil pressure gauge is a little bit on the low side. We are charging. Fiberglass hood. Looks like something happened to it up here in the front. Chips right there around the edge. Dirt there, spot here. Cracking going on in the middle there. Spot there. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit subscribe. I try to point out flaws on all these cars so you know what you're getting. And you sharing and liking and subscribing helps me out quite a bit. Makes it so I can keep doing this. Before I leave, actually, I wanted to look over the seals on this top. You can see in the front there, they got some cracks. Yeah, we put them down, put the top down at the beginning. We didn't look at the seal there, I remember. Okay. The antenna's also broke. All right, guys. Again, finance and shipping, detailed pictures, maplemotors.com. I update that website every Monday with new inventory. I'll see you later.